Look what just came through my door. The new Lego catalogue for the summer of 2024. So let's take a look and see what's inside. So here it is, the new catalogue. Explore the space age, all the space sets on the front, which kind of Lego are going really hard on the space across all themes really. As you can see, you've got Technic here, some creator stuff, and City. Oh, no, that's Friends, isn't it? Yeah. So there's quite a lot of that. And then, yeah, the new catalogue for 2024 summer. So, oh, even more space stuff as we open it up with this big open page spread here with the contents and all the featuring different space themed things. And I guess that technically counts, right? It's a hover car flying through space from Dreams there. Not the most spacey thing, I would think, but I can kind of see why they put it on there. And I think some of the new City stuff is pretty good. I'm not a huge space fan, but it's interesting to see Lego kind of go all in on all these different things with the Technic one there, and even Friends. And like, this is so compatible with the City stuff especially, so that's good to kind of do some cross-play with those two themes there. And oh yeah, hold on a minute, this is like a big poster really, like that. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. Moving through, we've got some more stuff Technic at the front. That's interesting. They normally don't do that with some of its different space theme sets as well. I'm not a huge fan of Technic. I've had a couple sets, but I just don't think I have the patience to put all the parts together, and I don't know, it just doesn't really seem like my sort of thing. There's another one there with more space stuff with City as well, and even more. They really are going hard on the space theme this year. Look at that, multiple pages dedicated to it. That's quite cool. We've got more space, yeah, kind of, with some Dream stuff, and again, that is loosely space related with the Star Night thing back there. Okay, right, are we going to get some normal sets? Or is this whole catalogue just for space? Look at that, and more space stuff. It just shows you how many space themed sets Lego have out at the moment. So even more with the new Milky Way Galaxy, which involves a lot of parts. I don't know, it's not for me. I'm not going to get that set, but do you have it? What do you think? I think it's clever how they've used all the different parts together to make this art set, but yeah, I'm just not that interested in it. Is it more space? Of course it's more space with some more grown-up stuff now with the icons. The new Artemis rocket there looks really good. I like how they included the whole base and the launch tower as well. But then that does eat up a lot of your parts budget, inflates the price obviously. Some people would rather just have the rocket. Yeah, I could see that, but I like the whole thing. It's a good display model as it is. What else have we got? Into Star Wars. So I guess it's still kind of space related, isn't it? Keeping that theme consistent. One of the new sets there, another one with a diorama. A lot of people saying it's kind of like polybag builds on a fancy display base. Yeah, maybe I could see that. Probably a little bit more advanced than the polybag build, you would hope, right? Mandalorian Season 3 set looks quite cool for, what, £35? That's not too bad for a Star Wars set these days. I will be getting that at some point, but I'll be waiting for a good discount. The new TIE Interceptor UCS model. If I was going to get any UCS set, I'd probably get that one. I really like the TIE Interceptors, but I have the minifigure play scale one, and that's good enough for me for now. Although £200 isn't a bad price for this, I don't think. It's really weird how they put it on the stand that way. I'm not a huge fan of it. It looks like it's just launching up, and I don't know, I would have posed it differently. Like it how it is here, put that on the stand that way. I don't know, but that's just me. Moving on, we've got some more new Star Wars sets with the new battle pack. Again, one of the better battle packs, I think. And I like even the little side build of the terrain. Good colours. Some really cool minifigures in here. And this is definitely a good battle pack that you can get multiple of and recreate that scene from The Mandalorian Season 3. Oh, look, it's the controversial Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter, which proves that Captain Rex isn't exclusive to the Venator. Yeah, that was Lego's words. Yeah, they did lie about it, but I guess they could always change their mind, and it's a good way to get that minifigure for cheap, so I'll be getting that at some point just for the minifigure. I probably won't review it because I don't really care about the Microfighter build, but if you do want to see me review that set, tell me in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just use the parts for something else. More brick heads, Lego Star Wars brick heads. Big pack here for the Phantom Menace. I imagine this is going to be very popular. And of course, it's the anniversary year for the Phantom Menace. We've got a Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator here. Probably not the best version of this that Lego have done in their history. They've done quite a few of these now, and there's a few compromises they made with this one, but I think it's a little bit expensive. The only reason that I'd buy this set is for the minifigures to get Qui-Gon, and of course the exclusive Saw Gerrera minifigure for the anniversary year. Now, the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech, I actually kind of like, mainly for how they put the X-Wing wings on the back of it. It just looks more traditional mech-like to me. I don't know, I like the colour scheme, obviously. It's pretty cool, and I don't mind the mechs, the Star Wars ones. They're not too bad, actually. I've got the Stormtrooper one, and I really like that one. Moving on to Marvel now, with a really weird-looking car over here. Oh, that just... it seems very cartoonish to me, and I'm sure the younger audience might enjoy it, but it looks too yeah, not for me. No, 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 no. But the construction figures here, generally, I don't like these sort of things. They've done some really weird looking ones in the past, but these two are actually pretty good. I wouldn't buy them though, and I think they're overpriced at about 30 quid. But the Iron Spider here and Green Goblin, it's nice that it comes with his glider as well. I like that. And the pumpkin bombs, yeah, it's okay. It's a pretty cool looking figure though, but yeah, I wouldn't pay that price for it. Probably half that, but yeah, I'm really not interested. But speaking of things that are expensive and overpriced, yeah, the X-Jet here. Yeah, that should not be £75. I don't understand. It's not even that big. It seems to be that it should be like £40 max. I don't know. Good, decent minifigure selection, but yeah, that price is absolutely crazy. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Just, no. It doesn't even come with a display stand for it. So, yeah, definitely will not be getting that one. And we've got another mech down here with the Venom mech versus Morales. £13. 2 minifigures and a decent looking mech. That seems like a really good set for me. A good little stocking filler or a good birthday present for somebody. Yeah, that's a nice one. Probably couldn't have too many of them, I guess, because wouldn't make much sense that way. But the fact you get the 2 minifigures included is a really good deal, I think. Next up, we've got some new Harry Potter sets, and I am, well, back and forth about Harry Potter. I enjoy the movies. I'm not a hardcore fan or anything, so these don't really scream out to me apart from Ollivanders here, but only because I like the style of build, and if I bought it, I would convert it into an old English pub. I think that's what the outside looks like to me, and I would definitely do some mock making conversion of that. But do I want to pay £80 just to get half the set and do some customizations to it? No, not really. So I'll wait for it to be on sale, of course, and potentially sell off Madame Malkin's robe store here, because I don't really need that. I could use it for parts. Same for the minifigures. I'd probably sell most of those off. So in reality, it's probably cheaper to buy the parts off Bricklink instead of buying the set and selling all of it. But I'll worry about that another day. But this big Tri-Wizard tournament set here is really good. £125 though. And I think, from what I've seen some of the reviews, this should have been 2 separate sets. The ship should have been its own set, and so for the carriage. But I think they did a carriage by itself, like, not too many years ago, I seem to remember that. Although it's been a long time since they did the ship here, and it looks quite cool. But yeah, perhaps they should have been 2 separate sets. And then down here we've got Aragog in the Forbidden Forest. I hate how good looking that this spider is. I hate spiders, and this thing looks too menacing. I saw a picture of somebody just put it on their floor, and it looked, even though I knew it was Lego, I still wasn't convinced. It's that good. So well done to the designers. It's probably the best version of that they've done yet, but yeah, I will not be buying that because I hate it. Some more Harry Potter here with Buckbeak. About time they did a buildable one of these. Have they done one before? I can't remember, but they've done a few buildable animal characters from Harry Potter now, so it only makes sense they do Buckbeak next. And then we've got the Mandrake down here, which I think is a really cool thing, how you can even put it out of the pot. And it's got the rest of the build to it as well. Nice leaves printing and some stickers on there, I think, but that looks quite good. And if you had the Botanical Collection, you could probably just pop this on a shelf and it will blend right in, and nobody would know unless they were a big fan of Harry Potter. And here we are with the Great Hall. Yet another version of this that Lego have done, because they're once again rebooting their Hogwarts modular system with their playsets, which they seem to do every couple of years. But apparently the current one that they're working on will be the best one yet, which I'm sure they've said about every version of it so far. I don't know, it seems pretty cool. Lots of parts, some cool minifigures, nice rockwork detailing around the bottom. Yeah, and good interior access as well with the little modules there. Not too bad. But it is very expensive at £170. Ooh. And here we have Lego Friends. Now, before you clip away or skip ahead, I'm a big fan of Lego Friends is really getting better with terms of the sets. They're not as colourful and bright and pink and girly as they used to be a few years ago. They're easing towards being a bit more neutral, but I really like the theme that they're going with the adventure camp here. Of course, I wish this was Lego City sets instead. That would have been a fun theme for the summer, but forget the mini dolls and a few part swaps here and there. This could work really well in a Lego City, and I like all of these. I'll probably, if I was going to get any of them, I probably would just get just these 3. Maybe not this big treehouse one here, but yeah, I feel like these could work quite nicely, actually. So that's one for me to think about, but I'm in no huge rush to get them. But I just think, yeah, they are quite good. I like what they're going for here. And I think I've seen another Friends set. Is it on here? Ah, yes. So, sure, this doesn't interest me, whatever. That is the Heart Lake City water park there. Okay, sure, on some of the beach stuff. Yeah, that seems a bit more classic Friends to me. Again, another standout set from Lego Friends here with the Castle Bed and Breakfast. And I can see this one being very popular with people who have just regular Lego cities. Kind of like how the Botanical Garden set was popular last year. This is going to be another one for the books, because look at it. It looks like a fancy French chateau to me. again, forget the mini dolls if you're not interested in them. You wouldn't need to make any colour swaps for this, because I think it looks perfect just the way it is. Some really good parts usage in there. £90, yes, it's a bit expensive, but for a set like this, I think you're getting some good value. And then you've got a set down here that looks just really weird. I do not like the colour scheme of that spring green and black with the cafe here. It just, yeah, that's really not working for me. Swap out that green for another colour and maybe it'd look good, but yeah. And then we've got some Disney stuff. I'm not interested in this, so I'm going to skip forward, but there you go. Quickly pause the video if you're interested in that. More Disney stuff, quickly pause the video. Actually, one thing I will say is, I'm surprised they've got two versions of Simba out at the same time. You've got this mini version for £18 and one of your big collector's model at £115. Strange to me they have them both at the same time. I mean, even the mini version is still pretty good for what the size is. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of competing against each other, but then, you know, some people have more disposable income than others, so they go for the bigger one, or they've got less space, so they go for the smaller one. So perhaps it is clever on Lego's part. And we've got a few random sets here, a couple of brick heads. I imagine that up one is going to be very popular. A new Lego chessboard set, they haven't done one of those in a long time. Some more Lord of the Rings brick heads are very popular amongst the Lord of the Rings community. And the new mini Disney casts for Sleeping Beauty, I imagine that's going to be a very popular set in the long term. And a couple of classic space sets. I'm surprised they didn't put those down the front of the catalogue, but the rest of the space stuff. On to Minecraft now. I can't remember last time I played Minecraft, probably like 10 years ago. I enjoyed it for when I played it, but it's good to see the Lego theme is still going strong with some good looking sets here. I don't know, this one seems quite fun for £13. Two minifigures, a couple of animals and the boat. I quite like that one actually. I don't think I've ever bought a Lego Minecraft set, but yeah, something to look out for I suppose. And Ninjago, again another theme I do not follow, but the new temple here looks really nice. I like what they're going for there. £220. Oh, that's so expensive, but look how many minifigures you get. But then again, look at the price. Yikes, that's so expensive. And oh, some City and Speed Champions. I like City. I hope there's more pages for it. Otherwise, the new construction excavator, which I built and reviewed on the channel, so check that out if you haven't already. The new car transporter truck with sports cars. I'm on the fence. At first, when I saw this, I wanted to get it, but I like the truck cab more than anything else. So again, probably the case of just buy the parts of Bricklink, because sure, these cars are quite different, but I'm not really interested in them, and to be honest. I don't know, you know, there's like 6 wide kind of classic Speed Champion style, but I don't know. So I would not be paying full price for it. I'd wait for it to be at least 20% off before I do. But then the new Speed Champion sets, I've built and reviewed the Mercedes one here. I plan to get the Aston Martin one. And if this channel reaches 2,000 subscribers and we get 2,000 followers on Instagram, that might be one of the sets that we could give away. So you know what to do there. But the new Lamborghini, it's a very interesting build, a very interesting car. I don't know if I'm going to build this one. I don't know if I'll buy it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me review that one. And there's some more cars on the back. Built and reviewed that one. Again, it's a Technic set, but it's the second Technic set I've ever built, and I probably won't buy any more. And then they've got the mini version and the big version there as well. And some icon stuff, but of course, Lord of the Rings. People want more Lego Lord of the Rings. I don't think they'll do the theme like they used to about, what, 12 years ago, 10 years ago now? I think they're just going to stick to doing these giant collector's edition sets because they know people will pay the money for them. But it would be nice to get some more cheaper sets as well down the line. The new retro radio here, which does have a sound brick included. Pretty cool. Nice display model. But for £90, obviously you could get a real working radio. Yeah, you know, do what you want, I guess. And then the Kingfisher, a cool thing, but I'm not really that interested in it. Are we getting close to the end now? And we are with the Dune Ornithopter. These pieces are really interesting. I wonder what I can make with those. The medieval town square looks good if you're into castle and other medieval things. This is a must-buy for you. It'd really pack out your medieval layouts. Definitely a pretty good set, and I think that's all right for the price of £200. This and Tie Interceptor UCS model at the same price, and I think I'd rather have this because I feel like you get more for your money with it. And then onto the botanical stuff. None of this is new, but there's some nice things there. Cherry Blossoms, good set. One of the most popular videos on my channel right now, so that's interesting to see. And then the new Notre Dame big architecture set. Very impressive build, but I won't be buying it. I don't know what I'd do with it, to be honest with you. Some nice parts, techniques and things in there, but yeah, that's about it for that one. And are we getting towards the end? We are, with some more icon sets. This catalogue seems a little bit jumbled, actually, all over the place. Telephone box, again, good model, not for me. Which I could say the same for the Polaroid camera. And if I had to pick any castle set, I know technically this is a Dungeons and Dragons theme and not like classic Lego castle, but I feel like there's more going on here, more variety, so I'd probably pick this one up. But £350, I will not be buying it, that is for sure. And last, but certainly not least, we have the new Tuxedo Cat from LEGO Ideas. This one changed a lot from the original fan submission to what LEGO have come up with. Some people really like it, and if you're into cats, then yeah, you'll probably like it too, but I don't know. It's a thing. It's a cat. I'm just a little bit surprised and disappointed there wasn't more Lego City in here. That's my favourite theme. So there we go, that's the new catalogue for summer 2024. Quite a lot of new sets, some pretty cool things as well. Is there anything you're interested in? Tell me in the comments. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends.